Folks, I want to talk about a report that has come up recently from Matt Lombardo over at Heavy on Sports. He is a senior NFL reporter with them. I've also seen Pewter Report talking about this report, and Matt Lombardo is a very reputable reporter. And in this report, he talks about how Keyshawn Vaughn is possibly on the trade block for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and how they may listen to offers for their backup running back, which is interesting in my opinion. You take a look at Keyshawn Vaughn. He was a third-round draft pick just a couple of seasons ago. Literally 2 seasons ago, I believe, he was a third-round draft pick, and now he's potentially on the trading block. And this isn't super surprising necessarily or super shocking in the sense of, hey, Keyshawn Vaughn, maybe he needs a new start. Maybe things aren't working out with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right now, as it stands, the Buccaneers, they drafted Keyshawn Vaughn, and ever since that moment, he's had some good opportunities here and there, but there have also been plenty of times where Vaughn has just simply been inactive for a majority of Buccaneers games. The Bucs have relied on other running backs like Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, and now Rachaad White is thrown into that mix as well. Giovanni Bernard, solid veteran, thrown in there as well. Vaughn just hasn't necessarily been used a ton in this Buccaneers offense since he was drafted. And it's kind of interesting now to see where this situation is because the Buccaneers coaching staff has always given Vaughn a lot of praise, especially Bruce Arians. He has talked about in the past how he viewed Vaughn as a starting running back in the NFL, 3-down back, but now Bruce Arians isn't the head coach anymore. Now Todd Bowles is there. Maybe some things have changed regarding the coaching staff and their overall confidence in Vaughn. Again, it is tough to speculate, but just going based off of this report right now, Keyshawn Vaughn is potentially here on the trade block. Now, will a deal get done? I don't know. There's a lot of teams out there right now that have been dealing with running back injuries and could always use a solid depth piece at running back. Vaughn, I believe, could still be a very solid backup fringe starting type running back for a team, and maybe in a different scheme, Vaughn could do some very, very good work as a runner and a little bit as a receiver. But you also got to think about the idea of, look, at the end of the day, the Buccaneers are in win now mode. And is it really worth giving up depth in this type of situation rather than just holding on to it just in case of injuries and things along those lines? Maybe it's a situation where the Buccaneers may try and build depth at other positions. That could always be a possibility as well. Maybe they want to get another offensive lineman. Maybe they want to get another member of the secondary or another edge rusher or a tight end or something along these lines, right? That is always a possibility where you could do a player-for-player swap, something like that. Maybe you want to add a little bit more draft capital by trading Keyshawn Vaughn so you feel more comfortable giving up draft capital to go get somebody else. There's been those conversations that the Buccaneers are going to be somewhat active as buyers in the trade market, considering, again, they're in win now mode. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, this isn't super surprising. There have been definitely a lot of conversations about Vaughn and, his role in the Buccaneers offense the past couple of years ever since he was drafted. And now we'll just have to wait and see what happens if Vaughn does get moved. If he doesn't get moved, who knows? But right now, Matt Lombardo over at Heavy on Sports and Pewter Report has talked about this as well. Definitely seems like the Buccaneers are at least going to be willing to entertain some offers. So, folks, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments section below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about the idea of Keyshawn Vaughn being on the trade block and possibly the idea of Buccaneers being buyers in the trade deadline and building some depth at other positions as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.